Howard Smith. Howard, a lot of teams are out here playing. What field is this?
This is the Hamilton Crossing baseball complex in Bartow County, Georgia.
And what are all these teams?
This is a 7 and under and 8 and under USSSA travel team baseball tournament. We've got 19 teams from all the way from Chattanooga down to North Metro Atlanta playing independent travel ball baseball games. These teams are comprised of some of the best young baseball players in the northwest part of the state. Teams that are here placed in the top 10 of the Dizzy Dean World Series last year up in Chickamauga, Georgia. So we've really got a select group of kids here and are playing some exceptional baseball.
We're going to film a little of it. Any team to look for? Any team to keep an eye out for?
Well, the North Georgia Crush is the home team sponsoring the tournament. So clearly I'm a little partial to them. The East Cobb Astros are here. They're a very well-run organization. Canton Stingers are always tough. Ackworth Warriors are also tough. So if I had to say my top 4, I'd say the Crush, the Warriors, East Cobb, and probably Canton Stingers.
How do kids get involved with this?
This is that's a good question. Actually, this is more of a competitive league that usually breaks away from a recreation league. And usually what will happen is coaches within a recreation league will notice talent from kids that's maybe a little above the normal level and will go out of the recreation leagues to form these teams and select players and ask them if they want to participate. Now, because we're not a part of the county organization, we don't receive county funding or any funding from the local recreation department. So there is a financial commitment as well as a time commitment from the parents and the coaches who organize these teams.
So this is by invitation only?
It's by invitation only, and there's a commitment that goes along with the invitation. But for kids who excel at this type of ball and have the ability to play in this type of ball, it is really, really enjoyable, and the kids on our team love it. We've had our team together for 2 years now, and they love playing it.
Thank you for joining us on Cartersville Uncut.
Thank you.
Your team has a 1-run lead. How are you holding up? You're one of the parents.
It's nerve-wracking. It's hard, but it's fun.
Now, if they win this game, they've got a 1-run lead and 1 inning left. They keep playing till you're out, right? It's elimination, kind of.
Right. So once you lose, you're out.
You could be here all day.
Could be here all day. That'd be nice.
You're going to be able to hold up under all this stress.
Absolutely. Love this baseball game.
Thank you.
You understand me? I don't care who it is. It don't matter who it is. You line up and play baseball, and you get better. Is that clear? It's a great daggone baseball game out of you. Brian Ash, you played your tail off, son. At the outfield, everybody, hey, working together. When we threw the ball around right there, that was our fault. That was on me. It was on me right there. We're going to fix that. I'm going to fix that. All right? Other than that, we won't slap that. But don't tell me, and this goes for the kids and this goes for the parents, don't tell me we're playing somebody we can't beat. If you trust me and trust what these coaches are telling y'all and doing with y'all, there ain't nobody out here we can't beat. We got 3 more games to win today, boys. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're playing the Kennesaw General. We are Kennesaw. That's what it's all about. Get in here. Let's go. Hurry up, get in here. Right. Brian Ash, break it down, son. 1, 2, 3, go!
Hi, I'm the owner of
Heaven Sent Cakes. My name is Tara Gore. We are located in West End Commons Shopping Center off of Henderson Drive on the west end side of town. We want to offer an invitation to you to come in our store and try our baked goods. They are the best this side of heaven. Also, if you're looking for a custom cake, we offer those as well for baby showers, birthdays, or weddings. Come in and we can help plan your special event. Thank you.
That's right.
Shep is going over he's the one that set Deanna and I, hey Deanna, up with our LLC, Cartersville UNCUT. Now, explain to me, what is this?
This is your corporate seal. You can see here a piece of paper showing what it looks like. Anytime you're signing corporate documents, contracts, deeds, anything like that, you're going to want to use your seal to make it just as official as possible. You just put it on there, use it like a set of pliers. And there you have it. Sealed up, Cartersville UNCUT.
That is so cool.
That is awesome. That's what costs so much.
That's it.
That's,
little stamp right there.
Well, what else you got for us here, Jeff?
You got your entire minute book.
Okay.
When we have our meetings.
That's right. Where you have your meetings, you got your certificate of organization here from the Secretary of State. Mm-hmm. You've got your operating agreement telling how the inner workings of this mega business of Cartersville UNCUT LLC is going to be handled.
Mm-hmm. 500.
That's right. We have your membership certificates back here in the back.
No, why was Dave's name on top of mine?
Well, he's the chief executive officer, and you're the chief operating officer. I thought about calling y'all the king and the queen, but we decided we'd go with CEO.
No, I'm very happy with the arrangement there, Shep. I'm very happy with it.
I'm sure he is.
The CEO.
That's right, CEO.
COO.
That's what you got.
And Bailey.
Bailey.
And while we're doing all of it, you got it?
I'm so excited.
Well, you ought to be. It's final. It's official.
This is Chef Helton, everybody. We really, really appreciate your help with this.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you.
Oh, you betcha.
You're a part of history.
That's right.
You are a part of history.
Yeah, we're just right here.
When they make the movie in 30 years, you'll be a big part of it.
That's good.
Who do you think's going to play you? Justin Bieber.
No, I couldn't go there. We need to find somebody a little more suave than Justin Bieber.
My 13-year-old would argue with you.
Thank you, Chef.
Oh, you bet. All right, so Dave's asking me about the corporate seal. This actually goes back to jolly old England, or perhaps even further, where the king or his emissaries would have these signet rings, and he would, of course, seal his envelopes and seal his scrolls or whatever he's sending that has his information on it, and melt wax, and then put his seal, his ring seal, so that everybody would know it was official. And so now then that tradition has just gone further and further until all corporations and LLCs have these seals, which when you squeeze them are embossed so that it's their seal and nobody else's. And that's your history, Dave, of your corporate seal.
Victoria and her new baby. And the baby was born yesterday on my birthday.
Yesterday.
Born yesterday on my birthday. She sure was.
That is a 1-year-old. That's a 1-year-old.
1 day old.
1 day old. I mean, and it's walking around.
That's 1 day old. They have to get up and start moving with it. Usually within about an hour and a half to 2 hours from birth, they'll be up trying to nurse because they've got to get the colostrum in their system the first 24 hours that they're alive. Because without the colostrum, they'll die. And it was trying to nurse before it was even cleaned up. It was up on its knees walking around. We're going to put some stuff on YouTube and on our Facebook page. Just check on the Petic Creek Farms Facebook page. This is Bree.
That one's making me nervous.
That's Bree, and she's another expectant mother. She should be having a baby within a month and a half, 2 months.
Okay.
And then we have Jill here. She's up in the barn, but she's going to be having a baby within the next few days. And this is Victoria. And she's just talking. The rumbling noise that you hear, they're very vocal animals. They talk all the time. I don't know if you can hear it right there, but the baby just...
I can hear it.
Yeah, he just grunted at her. And like I said, she was born about 11 o'clock yesterday, 11:30, 12 o'clock yesterday. And I was over at the park store in town over here and talking to Larry Crane about some stuff, and the phone rings and they said, Daddy, we're having Camel's having a baby, get on home. And when I got home less than 20 minutes after I got here, the little baby was born.
Neat.
So we helped pull her out. She's right there. She probably would have had her naturally, but we want to make sure she makes it. You know.
Absolutely.
Give her the best care we possibly can.
How fast will that baby grow? I mean, how fast? How much weight?
Well, that baby behind you is a paint baby over there.
Hold on.
And she's just a little bit over a year old.
Over on the right?
Yep. One with the white legs.
Yeah.
That's Iris, and she's just about a year old.
Wow.
And she is a paint camel, one of about 60 camels in North America that are colored up that way.
Beautiful.
There's not very many of them on the North American continent. They come out of Morocco over in Africa.
Do the mom and the baby stay close?
Yes, they do a bond, and when the babies get larger, the babies start venturing off on their own, getting into their own trouble and stuff. But you know, they'll hang out with him, and yeah, for about a year and a half, 2 years, they'll be together.
Right. Baby's taking a break.
Yep, they just like a baby human. They eat and sleep a lot. And Mom's a real good mom. She's not vicious or anything about it, but she lets you know that you're crowding her a little bit.
Oh, she will? If I get too close, the mother will...
She's not going to do anything. You start trying to put your hands on the baby or whatever. And she's a protective mom, which is a good quality to have.
Have you started touching the baby right now? The mother'd have a problem?
She'll get a little fussy with me.
Would she? Yeah.
She's kind of figured out that it's okay, but you know, you watch her, you can tell. Hey, darling. Yes, I know. You can tell she's getting kind of, you know, hey, mind your P's and Q's, mind your manners. We're all good. But,
1 day old, right there.
1 day old, sure is.
Look at that. Welcome to the world.
Welcome to the world. Welcome to Petic Creek.
Welcome to Cartersville.
Yep.
Right here at Petic Creek Farms. People are invited to come on out?
Yes, please. By all means, come and see her. Give us a call. Stop in, do a walkabout, have a birthday party with us.
How do they reach you?
PeticCreekFarms.com's got the phone number. 770-386-8688 is the direct line to the office, and you can find us on Facebook as well.
Scott, thank you for having us out.
Thank y'all for coming out to see us.
Hello, I'm James.
And I'm Jennifer.
And we're the owners of JDH Electric. At JDH Electric, we can service all of your electrical needs. If it's in your home, your office, your industrial facility, anywhere that you currently need electrical service, we can help you. If you need electrical service, give us a call, 770-607-6900. At JDH Electric, we look forward to serving you for this generation.
Generations to come.
I always say everything, because everything's good. Regardless if you like pork or chicken, we've got you covered, and we have the best vegetables ever. So come and eat at Slopes, so next time somebody asks you what your favorite thing to eat is, you know exactly what to tell them.
That's a rain barrel.
It is a rain barrel. This way, if the drought comes, you can harvest your rainwater and you can water your plants without any problems from the city or state.
Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome, Dave.
At CNC Gutters.
That's right.
This is Larry and Connie. They're with First Response Plumbing. This is Connie.
Hi.
What do you do with the business here, Connie? Do you actually go in, or does your husband run the business?
He pretty much runs the business, but I'm there most of the time.
You're the bookkeeper and all that?
Yes.
Oh, I've usually found that to be the case. The woman takes care of all the records, the husband goes out and does all the labor. And how long have you been doing this?
18 years.
And how's business in Cartersville?
It's pretty good.
In First Response Plumbing, what exactly do you do? I mean, you repair toilets and you repair bathrooms, but
Yes,
what do you do?
We do a lot of commercial also, and we test backflows.
Commercial, what do you mean by commercial?
Like, you have a business that has a lot of tenants. We go in and the tenant moves out and another tenant moves in, so you have to have bathrooms changed a lot, so we go in and
Rebuild a bathroom?
Yes, sir.
So let's say in my home, my bathroom, let's say, is 15 years old, and it's just getting old. It's not attractive anymore. Can you come in and rebuild the whole thing?
Yes, sir.
Oh, look, your husband's decided to join us. So I need a new bathroom, First Response Plumbing here. If you could come in and rebuild the whole thing, start to finish.
Well, we don't do the tile stuff,
right?
But we change the fixtures, put all new fixtures, new toilets, new sinks in. Anything of that we can do.
So if I go to Home Depot and just buy a new sink, new toilet, call you up, you'll come put it in for me?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
You charge an arm and leg? Is that expensive?
Nah, it ain't too bad. We offer senior citizens discounts.
What is that supposed to mean? Because of my gray hair? You saying that because of my gray hair?
Nah. We just one day we'll all be old and you got to take care of them.
Okay, so you offer senior citizen discounts, and okay. So business is good right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Keeping you busy? I mean,
yeah.
You're out there busy Monday through Friday and stuff?
Yeah, right now we are.
Really? So what's your specialty? You got any specialty that you do?
Our specialty is probably sewers, cleaning sewers. We got cameras to run down your sewers, see if you got any problems, if you got any backups.
So that's mainly a commercial thing. If you got a building or anything.
If you're on the sewer system and you're getting stopped up, you could also have a root or something in your line.
Right.
And the only way to know what it is run a camera down it and look at it.
And you got all that equipment?
We got that. We got a jet machine to jet it out, cut the roots up.
So people need this?
Yeah.
Really? And I guess it's just good to do every now and then just to clear it up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you always got grease built up in your lines from years and years. Just come out and blow it out.
Right. This is Larry. This is Connie. Very nice to meet you, Connie.
Nice to meet you.
You too, Larry. Let me show your sign up here.
Okay.
Y'all are at the Home and Garden Show. Well, Larry, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You too, Connie.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Coalition here in town. This is Coalition for, what is it?
No Stupid Road.
And the mayor here is going to speak out today about the Coalition for No Stupid Road. Which side do you lean on this, Mayor?
Well, I think it's pretty evident. And I want to also say, Dave, thanks for coming out. Always a pleasure talking to you and the people of Cartersville UNCUT.
Well, thank you very much.
What we got these people that's wanting to build a road.
It's a bypass to go to Rome.
We got a bypass going to Rome. It's called Rome 4-lane. What else do you need? You know, but you know, you got all these people. They got these coalitions for the right road, coalition for this and that. You know, we got all these goofy names for roads, Road VD, Road XYZ, and all that. We just don't need it.
Because, well, what? Because we already got roads, or
we already got roads.
Well, why are people saying we need it if we don't need it?
Well, they've been misinformed. I mean, we've already got roads that go to Roswell, which is where it's coming from, and we got roads that go to Rome. You know, people have been going to Rome for over 100 years.
You're absolutely right. How'd they get there in the past? You're absolutely right.
You know, they rode horses, they walked. You know, now you can drive a car, take a train, or ride a helicopter. You know, if you got to get there that quick, ride a helicopter.
So this coalition for we don't need a road is it you having meetings?
We are having meetings. See, there goes a truck now. That's something, you know. All these trucks are, you know, tax money. We send people. We build another road to go to Rome. Where's the tax money going?
Okay, if somebody wants to get involved with this coalition, we don't need a road.
Well, they can contact us on our Facebook page, okay, which is Coalition for No Stupid Road.
Okay.
They can call me at my office, or we're setting up an email, and you know, they can make donations. They can come out. We're not making any signs. We're not going to lure the side of the road. These signs, you know, all this goofy stuff. You know, we're just, you know, we just feel that we got enough roads.
Mayor, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us here at Cartersville UNCUT and explaining this to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
Trust your residential concrete work to the professionals with over 34 years of experience in the industry. Call the experts at Richard Barnes Concrete. We specialize in driveways and slabs, curbing, retaining walls, driveway removals and replacements, and patios. Color and stamping are also available. At Richard Barnes Concrete, free estimates are available and we are fully licensed and insured. So trust your residential concrete work to the professionals with over 34 years of experience in the industry. Call the experts at Richard Barnes Concrete today.
I'm too sexy for my love. I'm too sexy for my love. I'm too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me.
You been to Cletus Tees yet? We have so much fun here at Cletus Tees. Do you like to line dance and shake your booty? Friday night line dancing. Do you like to line dance? Saturday nights we have live bands. Do you like live bands? As the night goes on, we like to dance in the bar at Cletus T's. Don't forget, my name is Catherine, and I'm waitress here at Cletus T's, and I would love to see you. So if you stop by, don't forget to tell me hey.
I couldn't spit those words out, but we are very excited. We have Don Leota, which is our construction manager, Scott Mason, which is one of our construction workers. He will be working along with Don in order to build this house. We have our homeowner. I want to introduce you to her. This is Becky Frazier. Her daughters, Bailey and Brooklyn and Bailey. No moving around on me. Brady is her son, and then she has another son that is not here yet, and I'm not sure if he's coming or not. But we are so excited to have everybody here with us this morning. This grant that we received is through the CDBG. If it were not for the city of Cartersville and Julie working with us to write this grant, it would not be possible for us to be here today. So I want to thank you. We will be building 6 houses over the next, hopefully, year and a half here in the city of Cartersville. So hopefully we will see a lot of you, a lot more over the next year and a half. We want to thank you for coming. We have Ernestine Young with WBHF, and we have Skip with the newspaper. He's floating around. And then we have David with
Cartersville UNCUT.
Cartersville UNCUT. So we want to thank you so much for coming today. We're going to do our groundbreaking, basically what you do.
Tell us about how this is all going to work.
Okay, so the City of Cartersville has partnered with the Bartow Area Habitat for Humanity to build 6 houses in the, generally speaking, the Northtown area of the City of Cartersville. We've identified several properties, and we're working to identify several more where we will be, where necessary, tearing down blighted structures and replacing them with new homes for families that meet a certain criteria that's established by Habitat for Humanity, and we just think this is going to be a great project for the community as a whole. It's a great opportunity for people to get involved and to make a difference in the Northtown neighborhood and in the city of Cartersville.
And is this the first of 6?
That's correct. This is the first one, and this has been a long time coming. It's been a long, drawn-out process, but we're so glad that it's finally here. We're just very excited. We've got a great team working behind the scenes to make this all possible, and the council has been very supportive. And again, I'm really excited about this in terms of it being a community project. There's been a lot of interest expressed from folks in the community, and we think we're going to have pretty good turnout, and we are going to need a lot of support from the community to make this happen. Habitat needs a lot of support, but this is going to be, what can I say, it's going to be a great project when it's all said and done.
And you might have already said this, but how much is the grant?
The grant totaled $748,000 approximately. The vast majority of that will be going directly to this Habitat project. A small portion, we're also going to be working with the Etowah Area Housing Authority to build 1 additional home that will be rental property.
And I'm going to go talk to the homeowner here in a minute. I know she is probably about to pop out of her skin, but as a city official, how are you guys feeling about this? We're getting to this day of breaking this ground.
It's a relief, really. This has been a long process. It was a new type of program to DCA because it was a special grant. It was a supplemental CDBG, so There were some kinks that needed to be worked out on our end and with the Department of Community Affairs, but we persisted, we worked through them, and you know, this is kind of what it was all for, is, you know, this day when we finally get out here and actually get our shovels dirty and start to actually work on everything that we've been planning for so long.
And I've just got one last question. Sure. The rental property that you guys are going to work on, when do you expect that'll start?
That is probably slated to be this year, but we don't have a firm date on that yet.
That's all that I have. Do you have anything?
No, you did a great job, Ernestine.
Thank you, Tom Quist.
Absolutely.
And your kids' names?
Bailey and Brooklyn Fraser.
This has got to be a huge day for you.
It is. I'm very excited. Very, very excited.
When did you first find out that you were going to be the first one of these grants to have a house built?
Last Tuesday night.
Oh, what was that night like?
Oh my gosh, we were so excited. We were screaming and hollering and yelping, and they wanted to go. They were like, "Can we go celebrate or go out to eat or something?" I said, "It's too late to go out and do anything." I said, "But let's just be excited." So I was on the phone for probably about an hour and a half, calling friends and family and people that had said they'd volunteer to help build the house, and very excited. My church members, they, you know, some of the first besides my family that I called, and they're so excited. We have people in the church that are already ready to go, and they're excited about it too. So,
is this your first home that you're gonna own?
Yes, yes, it'll be my first. Yes.
So this has to be like a dream come true.
It is a huge dream come true. The only thing that I could, you know, think was that my children would have something if I, you know, passed away. I was like, you know, to have a place that calls home, somewhere to be. Because that's what we all want, is somewhere to go back to, you know, that you could say this is my home. And I wanted it for them more than I wanted it for anybody.
And do you live close to here?
I live off Braston Road on the other side of town.
Okay, so this is going to kind of be a new neighborhood for you.
It'll definitely be. I've never lived in the city, always in the country. Little country girl, no city girl, so this will be different, but it's fine. I love being around, you know, close, you know, range of people so that I'll feel comfortable, so I think I'm going to enjoy it.
So there'll be 3 people living in the house, you and your 2 daughters?
Yes, me and my 2 daughters.
And I've just got one last question. Everybody had a shovel today. I imagine the next couple of weeks you're going to have a hammer and a shovel and a screw and a screwdriver. Have you ever done anything like that before?
No, I'm never. I painted and done things like that, but I might have had shovels in my hand when I was helping my daddy out in the garden. But that was digging up the ground to plow or something like that, or to plant stuff, and no, I've never built anything. So this will be a first for me. I'll be learning. Yeah.
I think that's really all that I have. Do you have anything?
No, Ernestine, you're doing great.
Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to speak to this, but right now everybody's having such a tough time. You know, even people who have homes are losing their homes. So, can you talk about just the ability to be able to be in your own home and make a payment and just that? I mean, a year or 2 ago, did you think that would even be possible?
No. A year or 2 ago, I didn't think I would be even. Through a divorce, I was, you know, had to get out on my own, and I was married for a long time, so I'd never been really on my own, and so to even think, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to budget? And so it took a while, but I had to learn quickly how to budget and how to do it, especially with 2 growing girls. You know, girls require a whole lot more than boys do. So it was a whole lot of budgeting and what comes first and what will be last on the list of what you need versus what you want. And so it was a huge change for me to have to learn how to budget. And so now that I know how to do that, I'm not afraid. I was terrified in the beginning because I had to, you know, depend on myself. Now I have to depend on myself, and my kids have to depend on me. So they always depend on their parents, but.
So you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to be a homeowner and say I have something to leave my children if something happens to me. That was my biggest fear, is leaving this world and not having something for my children to have.
And how old are your daughters?
They are 17, and this one is about to be 15.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ernestine. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Are you worried about wrinkles, spots, and unwanted hair? Call Reflection Skin and Laser Center. We can help you with all of these problems. Dr. Ben Warren and Dr. Steve Spidey, our medical directors, have been taking care of women in Cartersville for 20 years, and we want to continue the tradition here at Cartersville's new medical spa, Reflection Skin and Laser Center. Call us today for a free consultation to discuss any of these problems, and we can help you make it easy.
Hey folks, Bob Smith, the owner of the City Cellar Restaurant here in Cartersville, Georgia. Hey, I want you to know we got a train going by here. We got train shots. Every time the train goes by, we ring a bell, get a train shot for $1. I got live music on Thursday nights down here. I got some jazz, I got some acoustics. Friday night and Saturday night, man, what a blast we have upstairs in the loft. Local talent showing their wares. Y'all got to come see it. It's good stuff. The best north of Atlanta.
Stiles. He, along with his wife Olga, is the owner-operator of Stiles Jewelers. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure, sir. Thank you for coming in.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, I've been doing jewelry for 25 years. I've been doing this for a little over 4 now. February 7th was 4 years we opened.
How's the jewelry business during an economy like this?
Actually, I don't know it any other way. I kind of tell people as a joke that we've never really had a store in a good economy, so this is all I know. The industry as a whole has been down for about 5 years now, and I think that's reflected. You know, Shane Company went through a bankruptcy. The Freedmans, as everybody knows, there was a Freedmans here in town for years, and they went under. But we've managed to scrape by and keep the bills paid and maintain some pretty steady growth. So we're real happy and real thankful, real grateful.
Okay, let's say I'm in the market for a 1-carat diamond ring.
Okay.
What do you need to know to get the best? How do you do research and just what to look for?
Well, I think one thing that has kind of helped us personally is diamonds are not something they're not easy to buy sight unseen, because 2 diamonds with exactly the same quality ratings can have a different appearance. So you really need to see diamonds. They're hard to buy online and find good values and stuff like that. So in that aspect, brick and mortar retailers in the jewelry industry still have advantages because customers still want to see the diamond before they buy it. And my advice to anybody who comes in here is let's look at several different diamond qualities in that size, and that'll be several different price points, and you can actually see, everybody can say a diamond is GSI1 in quality, but until you see it next to a JSI1 or a JSI2, until you see them side by side, that doesn't really mean anything. It's just really all the quality grades measure how pretty it is and how rare it is. So we try to make sure our customers understand what they're buying and why one diamond costs this much and why another one would cost more.
Do you deal with couples just starting out on a very limited budget?
Absolutely. We try to have something for everybody. We have engagement rings that start as low as $149, and then I have something for the couple hitting their 50th anniversary that's had a prosperous life that you know, that are maybe looking for a 3-carat. We've got something for them too. So,
do many people like a car? I mean, as you get older, you can afford more in a car. You can afford more in a house. Are people doing that with
right? That happens a lot. We do a lot of upgrades of, you know, a lot of people 10th anniversary is kind of the magic number. It seems like they'll, you know, they start with a 1/4 carat and then they come in and that'll be the anniversary where they come in and get the 2 carat or whatever. And it's almost funny when you hear the stories. It's almost like they say, well, I paid $400 for this when we got married and I was 18, and you know, now this is 10 times that. This is $4,000, but this $4,000 is a lot easier to pay now than that $400 was when I when I got it. So that's a pretty common theme among people who are upgrading. Is this is easier than it was the first time.
Used to be the hot watch was the Rolex. Is it still the hot watch?
That's still the classic watch. I'm not a Rolex dealer, but I'm going to confess I do wear a Rolex. We have our own Swiss brand. It's Stiles Swiss. It's a high-quality Swiss movement put in a good heavy case with a sapphire crystal that is a quality comparable, but not prestige comparable to the Rolex yet. So, and quite much more affordable. Same price point as a Seiko or a Bulova or a Citizen or something like that, but a better watch. So that's been our answer to the folks who want a higher-end Swiss watch. But yeah, Rolex is still the prestige brand in my view of watching.
What's your bread and butter as far as jewelry?
You know, I want to people to think of us as the place where they got their engagement ring, because if you capture that couple, capture might be a bad word, but if you make a customer out of the person who's taken that huge step in their life, and you treat them right, and they feel comfortable with the process, and they leave here feeling like they got a good value, then I really have to mess up that relationship down the road. You know, that's a bond. You create a bond with the customer doing that. They'll come buy a watch here and then go somewhere else and buy something. But if they buy their engagement ring, at least I always have the opportunity to sell them jewelry from then on, as long as I treat them well and they have a good experience in my store. So yeah, we want to be an engagement ring store. That's the bread and butter of the jewelry industry.
Kurt Stiles, Stiles Jewelry, enjoyed meeting you, and thank you for joining us on Cartersville Uncut.
My pleasure, and come see me anytime. Thank you.
Everybody, what your role is here at the Grand Theater.
Well, I'm the program director here at the Grand, and that encompasses a lot of different things. I'm the head of the education department, and we've created educational programs for school children based on the curriculum. We work with the History Center, and a class will come and they might learn about Cherokee Indians. And so our part of the program would be storytelling of the ancient legends and the dances of the Cherokees. And we have a World War II program where we show a lot of clips from World War II, and we get the kids involved in that, marching and things like that. So we do that. We also have performances for the young people, and their school groups can come see. Like our last one was a lady that portrayed Harriet Tubman for Black History Month. We did that just a couple of weeks ago.
All right, what's the history? How old is the Grand Theater?
The Grand was started in 1910. This was a big hotel right here on the corner back in those days.
Where was the hotel?
Where was it?
Yeah.
It was right here at the corner of Wall and Cherokee, which used to be called Market Street.
So right next to the theater here was a hotel.
No, this was where the hotel was.
This was a hotel.
This was where the hotel was. And the theater was started in the upper story of the hotel. And of course, in those days, that was before motion pictures, so it was a vaudeville theater.
No kidding.
They would have live shows. They would have a lot of local people that would come in and band concerts. And we have a program from 1919 that was a benefit for the local hospital, and names of people from our community that you would all recognize were on the program. And everybody in town just got together and did a little show, a variety show.
Was it a local rich person here that owned all this, or do you know anything about the person that used to own it?
I really don't know who owned it in those days, but in the 1920s it did become a motion picture theater, and then in 1923 a whole block of Cartersville burned due to a fire that started in the livery stable that was down on the corner, and then the fire spread throughout all the buildings. The manager of the theater lived in the upper floor of the theater at that time, and it happened at night, and everybody got out of the building. The horses got out. The kids always ask me if the horses got out. But it was devastating to the theater, and they immediately rebuilt it in 1924 and continued to show movies from that point on.
It's a nice place. How many people can you sit in here?
Now we can seat 500.
500.
Of course, back when it was in its heyday as a movie theater, there was a whole other upper tier and more seating down in the front. The seats were smaller, so I'm told that it could seat as many as 700 people back.
Now it's your job to fill the place up.
That's part of my job, yes.
It is your job to bring entertainment in here.
Right.
And if it doesn't connect and it doesn't work, you're to blame.
I guess so. Well, I have a lot of things I blame it on.
Yeah.
I don't always take all the blame, but...
Now, tomorrow, Saturday, you have coming in here Marrakesh Express.
Right.
What is that?
Marrakesh Express, for all of you 70s babies like me, you know that was a big hit of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. And Marrakesh Express is a tribute band for all of their music. And one of the things that they were known for, in addition to carrying a message of the time, was their beautiful harmonies. And therefore, there are very few bands who can recreate that sound, but Marrakesh Express does a beautiful job of it.
And that's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Time's that start?
It starts at 7 o'clock.
Now, to somebody, can you buy tickets at the door?
You can buy tickets at the door, yes.
So you don't need to worry about it. I mean, just if you don't have tickets, just come down tomorrow night if you want to do. And that's something completely different to do. If you just want to do something different, watch a concert, that is.
And this is really different than anything we've done. We have done some other tribute events, like we had a Beatles tribute band called The Return, and we've actually had them twice. They were very popular, very successful.
Were they?
But I was in high school in the 70s, 60s and 70s and 80s, all of that generation. We were just huge fans of Crosby, Stills, Nash. In fact, I've read that after the demise of the Beatles, that they were the biggest band out there. And I've listened to Marrakesh Express, and their sound is just so similar. And I think it would really be a nostalgic event for everybody who's around my age, and they need to bring their kids so they can hear what Mom and Dad used to listen to in high school.
Now that's going on tomorrow night.
Right.
What's going on? What's coming up in the future here at the Grand?
Coming up right after that, we have, of course, the Booth Western Art Museum has their Cowboy Gathering the next week, and there's a very big popular group called Asleep at the Wheel. It's about to sell out, so there may be tickets left at this point. I'm not really sure, but that's a really popular group that the Booth Museum is bringing here. We have a children's show, Anne of Green Gables, that's been put on by Act One, a local youth theater group. And then the Grand is putting on a big community musical, Kiss Me Kate, and that will be April 1st and 2nd.
Looking forward to it. Terry, thank you for joining us on Cartersville UNCUT.
Dr. Louis, what can I get for you?
welcome to Louie's. We're here Monday through Friday from 6:30 to 2. We do breakfast and lunch. We have call ahead order, catering, drive-through service, anything that you knew we could take care of you. And we're now open on Fridays from 5:30 to 9 for dinner, coffee and desserts, and we're also open on Saturday for full breakfast and lunch from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We look forward to seeing you soon.
We have Grandma's chicken salad.
We have fresh baked muffins and tasty treats.
We have sub sandwiches and hot grilled paninis on homemade bread. And don't forget about our coffee. We've got a specialty house blend that's roasted for us weekly, as well as a full line of coffee espresso drinks. And we can make them how you like.
We can't wait to see you at Louie's Cafe.
Cartersville UNCUT. I'm Mac with Mac's Mobile Detailing, here detailing at Southeastern Auto Works.
Hey, this is Amanda at Southeastern Auto Works. We just wanted to let you know why you're getting your car painted or your dents in your car. We can also do mechanical work on your car, such as brakes and rotors and drums, and we can also do oil changes. So if you want to come down and see us, you can come to 10 Eagles Court, Cartersville, Georgia, 30120, or you can call us at 770-606-0665. Thanks so much.
This is Tim and Drusilla Garto, G-A-R-N-T-O. Is that how am I pronouncing it correctly? Make sure.
Garto.
Tell everybody what you own.
Well, this is my wife, Drusilla.
Drusilla.
And together we've got Treasure Chest Outlet here in Cartersville and All-American Coin Laundry on Tennessee Street.
Now I understand the wife is the primary owner here. Is it?
Yeah,
she's the boss and you're kind of like the labor?
She's the boss and I'm the free labor.
Is he doing a good job with the labor? Does he do what he's told?
Pretty much.
How long have you owned the Treasure Chest Outlet?
We've been here 2 years this month.
Tell everybody, if they have not been in here, what is it?
We take everything that people don't want anymore and we give it a second chance, give it a second home. We're kind of the middleman between the person that don't want it and the person that needs it.
And it's just a neat store. Just come browse around and you will find...
everything. We've got anything from a teaspoon to a sofa, bedroom suite, refrigerator, stove, pretty much anything you'd find in anybody's house. We may have it. If we don't, sooner or later we will.
You also own the cleanest coin laundry in town.
We do.
All-American Coin Laundry.
Right. And
it is, as I'm Tennessee, and I've been there, and it is the cleanest. I've never seen a cleaner coin laundry. I've been in others and been disgusted. You have to walk out pretty quick. Right. It is the cleanest coin laundry I've ever seen.
Well, our theory is if you're going to go somewhere to clean your clothes, you want to feel cleaner when you leave than you did when you got there. And the only way to do that is to keep the equipment clean and keep the place looking good. And we struggle to do that sometimes, but that's our goal.
All right, you're kind of an interesting couple. Y'all have been involved in a few projects. Like, what all have you been involved with in the past, besides the coin laundry and Treasure Chest?
Well, here in Cartersville, over the past 10 years or so, we've been partners in Irwin Point Apartments, Grassdale Point Apartments, the Avenue Apartments, West End Commons, where Gold's Gym is, was partners in that, and just several other small commercial things around, a lot of housings that we've built around town. So it's just kind of been construction's been my background for most of my life, and just kind of changing gears and doing something different.
Now, is this different right now, what you're doing in the Treasure Chest? And
very different.
What, just slower? I mean...
it's just a lot slower pace. You don't have those deadlines to meet, and you don't have those huge notes to worry about. It's all pretty much when the sale's done, the product's gone, and you kind of don't have to warranty it for a year.
Now, these other things you've been involved with, time's just not right for those anymore, is it, or is it?
No, well, as everybody knows, the real estate market took a turn for the worst in '07, and it has not recovered as to this day, and there's a long healing process to come along with that, and I think that's a battle for a younger person to fight now.
You just plan, so this is kind of like retirement for you.
Well, not necessarily retirement, just a lot slower pace.
I mean, you only have 2 businesses now, you know.
Right, and you know we've got 4 grandkids now. Our newest one just came last night, so you know, try to enjoy them a little bit more and not have the worries and headaches of a big overhead to worry about.
Are you family business? I mean, as far as do you have family working for you?
Right now, currently, both our sons are working full-time or part-time with us. So then one of our grandkids kind of hangs around here most of the time. So she's actually really the boss of the store. So if you want to see Heidi, come on by and say hi to Heidi.
Tell everybody where Treasure Chest Outlet is.
Treasure Chest Outlet is located at 188 North Morningside Drive. We're on the access road right behind Target, directly across the street from Hobby Lobby.
And then if you want to go wash your clothes or Kwang Laundry, but you'll do that for them over there also, right?
Yes, we also have a wash, dry, and fold service. If you'll drop it off for 75 cents a pound, we'll wash it, dry it, fold it, bag it up for you, and all you got to do is come pick it up and wear it and get it dirty again. And that's we have a lot of people that a lot of out-of-towners that come in and do work around Cartersville. They take advantage of that, and we have quite a few regulars that live in Cartersville that take advantage of it. So if you're short on time and or your laundry gets backed up, give us a try.
Cleanest Kwang Laundry in town.
Yes, sir.
All-American Kwang Laundry. Drusilla, Tim, nice meeting you both.
Good meeting you.
You ready? I gotta sing. Yeah. Ready, set, looky, looky, looky. Here comes Cookie. Cooks has control.
What is this?
This is apple cobbler.
That looks good. What's this?
Peach cobbler.
Okay.
And
This.
our rolls.
Okay.
Our green beans.
Oh man.
Mac and cheese.
Is this food like you serve all the time out there?
It is.
Just homemade. Homemade, good eating.
Yes, it definitely is.
Country.
Cartersville UNCUT. Twice as long, 4 times as funny. Cartersville UNCUT, now twice as long with half the calories.
Hey Dave, how you doing? Cartersville UNCUT's now a 1-hour show.
We're First Response Plumbing out of Cartersville. We're happy to be on board with Cartersville UNCUT. It's an hour long now. Stick around and watch us. Thank you.